Hello! We're going to start with our Step Up Higher student book. Enjoy it!
Todd Sims, thank you for the interview. Tell me, 2 years ago, you were the president of Pipco, the famous fruit company. But today, you live in a small house by the beach. What made you change your life?
Well, I used to be so rich that I didn't know what to do with my money. I used to have a luxurious office full of expensive furniture. I used to drive a brand new sports car, always the most expensive model. I used to wear elegant suits. But then one day, I realized that I was extremely unhappy. I didn't used to have any free time. I didn't used to see my 3 children. We didn't used to go to the beach on vacations together. So I decided to change. Now, we all lead a peaceful and quiet life by the ocean. We own a small toy store in town. We don't have much money, but we do have time for all kinds of things.
Do you know who I really admire? Martin Luther King. Listen to what he said. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
Track 72.
Well, Martin Luther King was really important in the Black Civil Rights Movement. Listen to this. He was born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia. That's in the south of the USA. He studied at university, and he was also a minister. That's like a priest in a church. He wanted people of all races to go places together and to work side by side. He fought for freedom all his life. He believed in nonviolent action. He admired Gandhi and thought that people had to fight for their rights, but not with violence. In 1963, he organized an enormous march in Washington, D.C. to fight against segregation. He was arrested 30 times for his civil rights activities. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1964. He was assassinated in 1968. Today, there's a holiday in the United States to commemorate his great beliefs.
Track 73.
Freedom Rap.
Freedom. What does that spell? Freedom! That's what we need. Freedom! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now!
Track 74.
Peter, how honest do you think you are?
Quite honest. Why?
Let's see. Imagine that a student in your class helped you with some difficult homework, and the next day in class, the teacher said your homework was excellent. What would you do?
The truth? I wouldn't say anything. I would just say, thank you. How about you?
Track 75. The Math Teacher, Part 1.
Kevin was like every other boy in his class, except for one thing. He hated math class. Everyone else loved the math teacher, Miss Held. They were eager to participate in class activities and always got good grades, but not Kevin. He just didn't understand anything. One day, just before an important math exam, Kevin was alone in the classroom when he noticed innocently, lying on Miss Held's desk, a copy of the exam. There it was, right in front of his eyes, and with all the answers on it. Without even realizing what he was doing, Kevin snatched the exam, ran to the library photocopier, made a copy, dashed back to the classroom, and left the exam right where he'd found it. What an achievement! Now he would pass the exam with a high grade. Kevin carefully hid the photocopied exam in his backpack. After school, he went to baseball practice and then for a lemonade with some friends. After that, they all took the bus to Peter's house to play video games. On the way home, Kevin stopped by the store to buy some candy, and finally he arrived home in time for dinner. All the while, he was proudly imagining the excellent grade he would get on the exam the following day. But when Kevin opened his backpack that night, the exam was gone. It had simply disappeared. What had happened? He must have left it somewhere. But where? He had done so many things that day, he could have left it anywhere.
Track 76.
What happened to the notes? Let's see. I can't have left them in the classroom because I remember putting them in my book bag. I must have taken them out of the bag somewhere. But where? After school, I went to baseball practice. I might have left them at the field. Then we went to get a soft drink. I could have left them in the cafe, or I might have left them on the bus. Oh no! Then we went to Peter's house. I might have left them there, or at the store. Darn!